I'm Catherine Anaya here with CBS 5 News investigative reporter Morgan Loew. And Morgan looked at thousands of child sex crimes cases. What did your investigation find out?
We looked at 16,000 cases from across the valley, 7 different departments. And our goal was to find out how many sex crimes calls came in and then how many of them resulted in prosecutions. What we found out was that less than 3 out of every 10 accused child molester ever gets prosecuted here in the valley.
Which is a disturbing result. Did you find out why that is, what the problem is?
There are a few problems here. The main one is that these cases are just so hard to investigate. Even the best detectives, if there's an accusation of touching, it doesn't leave any evidence, so lack of physical evidence. Victims, oftentimes, that are so young they can't describe what happens. In most cases, the perpetrators are known to the victims or they're even family members, so it makes it tough to get, what really happened out of there. And these cases are so tough that there's a high turnover rate among the detectives. So, with the best case scenario, these are tough, but we also found cases, hundreds of them, where the detectives didn't do any work at all.
It's incredible. So many cases. How widespread is this issue?
Well, when you look at the detectives that really were dropping the ball, there were 2 agencies that stood out, Maricopa County Sheriff's Office and Phoenix Police Department. Both of them, through internal audits, found out that their sex crimes units were understaffed, undermanned, and that the detectives were having to triage these cases as they were just getting flooded and letting a lot of them go to the side. So those are the 2 departments that we had the most egregious cases out of. We know it's happening in other departments, but they haven't done these audits yet to find out.
So is it isolated to the valley, or is this more widespread happening in other places as well?
We talked to some national experts, and this is a problem that is happening across the country. So we had a 23% prosecution rate here. Nationally, according to what few studies there have been done, it's only a 29% prosecution rate. So it's clear that police agencies, prosecutors, and lawmakers across the country just are not giving this the attention it deserves.
And we're both parents. It's really scary to hear you say that. So what is the takeaway for parents from this?
Well, there are a couple of takeaways here. First of all, we spend 90% of our time talking to children about stranger danger, when stranger danger is important, but that accounts for less than 10% of the crimes out there. Most of these predators are people that the children know or people they are related to. So we as parents need to open our eyes and listen to our children and watch them. The second thing we need to do is, if we suspect something happened or a child comes forward, we need to, 1, believe them, and 2, we need to report it as soon as possible, because quick reporting really helps the good detectives out there, and there are a lot of great detectives out there. It helps them solve these crimes and get predators behind bars as quickly as possible.
It is a frightening situation, but some really valuable information there, Morgan.
Thanks, Catherine.